So what worked? How'd you feel today?
I felt great. Just kind of the same goal as last time. Go out, get the fourth up this time. So that was nice. I felt just as good in the fourth as I did in the first. Pretty high pitch count. To feel for the first time in a pretty good while. So, but the fact that I just felt good after that is what I was looking for, and had some success. Had a few mistakes that turn into bled hits, but it happens. Like I said, I was just excited to get that fourth up.
How's your body responding to being a starter again? Because I know it was like a build up, then a build down, then a big adjustment from last year to this year.
Yeah, it's actually been really good. It's a lot better than I intended, to be honest with you. I knew it would be kind of tough, for 2 years not really being built up too much. I started some at the beginning of last year, but wasn't really myself. I was dealing with the back stuff, so this is kind of my first time, being myself again and getting to build up in spring training as a starter. So I definitely expected it to be, pretty hard, but I'm actually feeling pretty good. So,
have they told you yet if you're going to be in the rotation or what role it's going to look like?
Nah, nothing yet, man. Just pitching, building up, and trying to earn an opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Breaking ball today. Go ahead, Jack.
I just wonder, how many did you throw today? They don't keep that.
I think 70.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So
breaking ball looked like a point of emphasis today with slider specifically.
Yeah. It was the slider and curveball. It's kind of a big thing for me, learning how to use those two off of each other, and not really limiting myself to curveballs to righties and sliders to lefties. So just trying to use both of those to the opposite-handed hitters is something that I'm really working on. Obviously, I hung that curveball to Moniak. Not what you're looking for there, but it was kind of a testing the theory a little bit, trying to throw a left-on-left curveball. I hung it, so not a great result, but like I said, just getting comfortable and throwing all these different things so that when it is crunch time, I have weapons during the season.
Do you plan on throwing more curveballs this year?
Yeah, I mean, not to put it out there, but no, I definitely, it's definitely something that I really relied on it as a starter coming up, and when I lost it for a few years in pro ball, I kind of really developed my changeup and my other pitches, so to have that pitch coming back is definitely nice to, add another weapon back to the arsenal.
You got a little emotional there at the end of the third. You gave a little clap, a little fire up. Should we expect a little bit more of that from you? I mean, it's just spring training, man, but why do you think that pops out now?
For me, it's if I don't get into that zone, then it can be a bad day. So for me, I'm super aggressive, super competitive. I don't mean to showboat or anything. If I'm not in that, mental state, then it's hard for me to, lock in and get going. So yeah, you'll definitely see a lot of it. I act a little crazy on the mound, just trying to put myself in the right, state of mind. And me and Moniak have had some good battles over the years, so it was big.
Is that mindset something you've always felt, or is that something that's grown throughout the year that you need to be in that?
No, it's something that I've always felt, and I kind of lost it being a starter. You kind of get I talked about this a little bit in the past, getting a little soft as a starter, trying to think about those 6th, 7th, 8th innings, and then you're, being too passive early in the game. So for me, it's like locking into that from pitch number one, and I think pitching out of the bullpen really helped me with that aggressive mindset. So, bringing that back to starting, it's a key for me to just like really stay aggressive and locked in.
But starting is where you want to be, obviously.
Yeah,
that's what you figure your role is.
Yeah, I'd like to show people just so I can show them that I can do it.
How do you feel the command has been overall this spring? We were talking up there with 3 walks. We were like, we didn't feel like it was it wasn't like missing.
I felt the same way. I looked at I didn't even I don't really keep up with a specific line, during the game, but I looked at the end. I'm like, man, I didn't really feel like I had 3 walks. But it's part of it. It's part of spring training, like I said, getting comfortable with throwing pitches that I wouldn't normally throw to guys. And Willie's great at forcing me to, kind of work on those things. So right now, I don't dig too deep into it, but yeah, I definitely didn't feel like it, but it happens.
How's it been working with William throughout the spring so far?
Oh, it's been awesome. He makes me comfortable and super uncomfortable at the same time, but in a good way. So he's really challenging me to do new things, and I've noticed, something clicking each time that I've went out there. Something new has clicked, and I think that's huge.
What clicked today?
I think the breaking ball, mainly the curveball. I haven't gotten that many swing and misses on curveballs in probably a few years. So to be able to throw that pitch today was huge.